What's up, Goon Squad? It's your boy back again, Jody Magic Fest Keith, here with my response to the announcement. A lot of people have asked me what's going on with this announcement. Wizards is taking a big turn on how they're promoting competitive play, and that has a lot to do with the Magic Premier League, or Pro League, MPL. Right, Premier might have been sweeter. They should hire me for PR because the PR has not been great. And a lot of people are bashing it. Like, basically, let me sum up for those who do not know. The Magic Pro League is the top 32 players that they picked. All these people are like Hall of Famers or would-be, top pro point earners for last year. 32 of the best players in the world. Okay, it's hard to argue with you. I like that. You're like one of the best Magic players ever, and you've been like doing it lately too. We picked you out 32. All right, boom, get it. And these guys are picked for their meritocracy. Because the system is set up because they are good at Magic. Because if you watch some of their streams, they're not streamers. Some of them are not streamers. So a lot of basic, they just started streaming. That's part of their contract with Wizards, and they're doing this thing full time. And they're getting paid, which is good. It's good. They wanted to pay, you want to pay the pros? Well, they're getting paid. So $70K a year. They have to stream. So you see them streaming now. That's good. Everything's good, So this is kind of out here, but now they're announcing this first, this Mythic Invitational. Okay, now it's going to be a $1 million tournament because they're doing $10 million in tournaments this year. There's going to be 10 $1 million invitationals. So obviously they picked these 32 players. If some people were beefing about this, they're tippy top 1%, yada yada yada. Well, their whole life is Magic. Okay, so they're getting paid for it. All right, good for them. But now we look at these other invitees. Now, I'm not going to call out anybody on this list. I know half the people, but a lot of people have been saying that some of these people do not like, they're wondering where the picks came from, basically. And I try to gather some of it too. Some of these people I've never heard of. I think this guy won a Pro Tour. This is a Moz. So Moz is a big streamer who streams other games. So, if you remember during the Silver Showcase, this is not anything new to how Wizards has been operating lately. They're trying to build their game. They're trying to build arenas. So they want to grab people who are big streamers of other games or has followings big enough to help bring people into the game. That's like their marketing deal. So, if you were like, so you did this thing and now you're popular, so let me grab you to do this. But you might say, oh, well, some of these people, they don't have any followers. Well, look, I don't know why they picked those. There's a couple people on here that look like they just started streaming last week, So the actual system, the goalposts, as it were, is just completely invisible. You don't really know. So all I can assume from this is that you either need to be already top 1% stream person, or you need to be, somebody else. Look at it. It's like, just to put it bluntly. It's basically, you're either a top streamer or you're a female because they're trying to reach a female audience. And that's cool, like their business, they're trying to make money, that's what it is. Where does that leave you if you're a competitive Magic player? That's the crazy thing. You know what I'm saying? So, that's the hard part because you have these 32 spots. All right, these guys are in their spots, okay? These motherfuckers grinding their ass off, so they get their spots, boom. And then you got these other people who they handpicked, all right? Nothing, no hate, no, I'm not ragging none of them for getting it. Congratulations, you got it. But, you either need to be A, super popular, or B, you got to be able to be, represent a market that they don't have a big hold on, because, they want to grow the audience. They want more women playing this game, which is great, And so that's the only tactic that I could see inconsistency with, what they have for a list of players here. Now you do see Kenji up here, that guy's real popular, but you also see some notable exclusions, right? You don't see any Jeff Hoolin on this list, and he's one of the top streamers, I'm not going to say, I definitely disagree with Hooligan on a lot of things, but, it's kind of sad to see that the most popular streamer is not on this list, and then we also don't have, Caleb D. Love Caleb D. Shit, he's not on the list either. So, people are getting bumps for whatever reason to let in, lower, less popular streamers. So, It's like socialism at work here. You got the people with the viewers coming in to give the viewers to the people who don't have them. I guess I don't know, but listen, it's okay though because the pipe dream is still alive. Everybody, you can still be on this tour here. You just got to be one of the top 8 ranked players on Magic Arena. All right, so that's it. You just got to top 8 it. Now I recently played in the Eternal Worlds qualifier where you had a top 64 to make day 2, and then the top 2 seeds qualify for Worlds. So they don't have that, or they also have a qualifier that you can qualify for your top 100 of their version of the Mythic level, which is like Legend. Let's just call it Legend because Hearthstone started the rank ladder, for card games. We'll just talk about that. So basically, you hit Mythic on Arena, then you can rank up. You're ranked by number. So then you take that number, the top 8 players will get it. Well, you know how impossible it's going to be? That is just like... So the only way to actually earn a spot is being one of those 8, or just being picked for some unknown reason. Let's see what the reason given is. Additionally, let's see. Here we go. Maybe I'll explain it. Who's invited? We have already selected 56 of the 64 players who will compete in the Mythic Invitational. Competitors were invited to represent the depth and diversity of the Magic growing community. Got to represent the depth and diversity of it. Selected for having both the skill and audience that will excite fans. Okay, the skill and audience. Okay, because some of these people don't have an audience. Okay, like I don't know which ones, but I don't know. You can just click on them. I'm not going to jump in on nobody because I don't want nobody throwing no shade at nobody. But I'm just going to say this list. Where's the metric here? I would love to know, because I'm not saying I should have been picked because I don't stream Arena that much, but you know what I'm saying? There's other people like Caleb D. That guy has an audience that people would love to see. They got the Jeff Hooligan fanboys out there. I'm sure they'd like to fuck around and see Jeff Hooligan playing this thing. And then the sick part is the prize. The sickest part is the prize. That's how they hook you in right here. Look, first place, $250,000. Life-changing money right here. Fuck, dude. My whole family has made less than $50K a year since I was a kid. My mom probably made 12, $15K when I was growing up, with 3 kids, So this is life-changing money right here. It's like buy your mom a house money, And guess what? It's first of only 64 players. And then guess what? If you come dead last and don't win a match, which somebody will, then you get $7,500. You're getting paid $7,500 just for the invite. So these people are just getting paid, This is life-changing money to some people, man. And this is just getting picked. And I'm not salty that that's how it is. I just don't like that the goalpost isn't clear, and there's no way to know how to get in this list. Me as a streamer, personally. There's how do you get into this list? There's a lot of great streamers, and there can only be so many of these. Can you make this thing bigger? Can you make this event bigger, and then maybe don't have prize going all the way to the last place? Can we make it 128 players, and then you get maybe tops 100 or whatever from Mythic can get in there? You can't earn your way in on your skills. No, you can't. And the thing about it is, my whole life, y'all, I have always been in a situation where, things get messed up. Things have always been this is a hurdle that I have to overcome. And everybody has their own hurdles. But I always take it objectively. And I'm all right, well, that's something I messed up. That's a problem. What can I do to do it better? And one thing that had always been in my corner is that if I just do better, it'll be better. Generally, if you do better, it'll be better. And in Magic, if you want to deny me because I play this kind of deck and you think it's silly, I'm over here playing Prison and you don't like it, da-da-da-da-da. Okay, well, guess what? You cannot deny wins. You can say, oh, Jody got lucky because he played Tron, and just turned 3 cards to everybody through the top 8. He got lucky to win that event. Okay, you can say whatever you want, but you can't deny the W. Well, this is denying the W, y'all, because there's very, very few ways compared to how many people are in this thing, just from popularity, because, that's what it says in this article. It's just, disappointing that you can't win your way into something, basically. Can we get a qualifier for those 8 spots, like a tournament, and then you win? You know, can we get like more spots for other people to get in? I mean, is this how it's going to be every time? Well, guess what? We do not know because it's announcements of announcements. You don't get all the information, how it's going to work. They don't even talk about how you can be top 8 in this article. That's the next thing. If you talk about the where was it? It's right here. They say how to earn an invite right here. The final 8 spots, constructed players in MTG Arena during the February month. Here's how it's going to work. During the month of February, play Arena. It's pretty easy. Step 1, if you aren't already playing, here's how you download it. Next, win. Achieving Mythic rank is difficult, and getting to the top 8 is even greater accomplishment. One worthy of an invitation to a $1 million tournament. One worthy. Okay, all right. But if you go through all that, you are just as good as like somebody else who just streams, you know? Or not somebody else. You're actually, since there's 8 spots here and there's 24 spots here, you're worth 1/4. All that work is worth 1/4 or 1/3 of, you know, the work that somebody else did. You know, if we're working towards communism, it's not evening out over here. You know, so I can complain and also just like kind of like that part of it too. You know, yeah. So how you can qualify? Okay, we'll be publishing official ranks of the top 100 throughout the month of February and emailing players in the top 1,000 once the season concludes. Note that your listed in-game ranking may not be accurately reflected in your displayed ranking. See, as the ranking system considers games played by other players that may not be visible moment by moment in what is displayed for any given player. Okay, all rankings will be final as of noon on Thursday the 28th. Okay, then on March 4th, email the final certified rankings to every player in the top 1,000. We'll also contact the top 8. Why do they need to email the top 1,000 the certified rankings? If only the top 8 players get anything, are the other players getting something else, or are you just trying to like rub it in people's faces that they didn't make it? You know, or you know, whatever. You got close, man. You know what? 9th place is the worst. I've got 9th plenty of playing Magic tournaments. Boy, if you get 9th place in this motherfucker, woo, you better not be driving home alone. Shoot. Yeah. So basically, the top 8 to get hotel airfare, yada yada yada. You get hooked up. Which you should, if you could be in the top 8 of how many thousands and thousands and thousands of players are going to play the game. You know, that's insane. So I don't like this. It feels like a very 1% aspect. And then like also just like, you know, how do they pick all these people, you know? Like that's the thing. There's a couple names here. I ain't going to say no names. Everybody obviously, you know, has a reason to be here. The thing is the reasons aren't very clear. They just say that they have proven themselves. Is there a metric that anyone? I mean, because you're not giving much hope to your average Magic player that there's just a way that you can do this. You know, there's no hope. You know, I mean, you're not giving players much hope. But since the prize is so high, you have the pipe dream out there. But that pipe dream is so narrow that it just is like, how can somebody conceive of committing a whole month to trying to pull this thing off? You know, like, Jesus, man. Just to hit Mythic is one thing. And then, like, on top of that, you know, and then, like, I mean, it's going to be really hard. So, I don't know. I'd love to hear what y'all think in the comments down below. I'm a little disappointed with the way it's going. We don't have all the information, which is the problem. We don't know where the goalpost is. You know, we don't know how to get on. Like, me as a streamer, I don't know how you can get on this list here. And they're all Twitch streamers, too. So, there's not much for YouTube. There's not much YouTube love either. So, and you know, I mean, obviously, I got a lot of friends in the streaming community that I'd love to see on this list as well. So, you know, give us something we can work towards, you know? Like, I mean, we're out here building the thing and doing the thing like we're supposed to. But, you know, I mean, there's no standard metric, basically. It just seems like, can you apply? I mean, what's going on, you know? I don't know. But anyway, if you enjoyed this, I'd love to hear your comments down below. Let's keep the discussion going. If you enjoy these videos, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Hide your kids, hide your wives. But tell your friends where to find us. One love, baby Goon Squad.